So our first speaker today is Terry Berlier of Stanford University. Unfortunately, as successful artists and academics, things come up in their life, and she is being given an award, or she's competing for an award, and she has a major presentation that she couldn't move, scheduled for 11 a.m. And when you live in Stanford and we looked at the schedule to see how she could get a flight to come, and it didn't work. But she did provide a video and a short piece of literature that I'm going to read, but make it clear that I'm not Terry Berlier. The openness of everything. In the first ReMODEL conference, I felt a kinship to everyone else, each faculty, overwhelmed with teaching the multiple aspects of sculpture, whether it be technical or conceptual, in 10 or 15 weeks. Woodworking, welding, mold making, plaster, found objects, casting, video, sound, performance, site-specific, installation, CAD, kinetic mechanisms, conceptual, theoretical, material, sensitivity, environmental concerns, social, political, historical context, as well as giving them an overview of sculpture in art historical and contemporary context. While I do feel overwhelmed at times, I also feel strongly that this is the reason why I am teaching and making sculpture. I do actually love all the different aspects to sculpture. I don't want to feel restricted by one medium or technique or idea in my own practice, and I like the flexibility of teaching these same methods in art making. And I feel my work and my teaching benefits from this openness. I can't teach all these things in 10 weeks, but I can teach students to love one or two of these things, and that is all I can hope for, to get them hooked. They learn to be resourceful, both conceptually and with materials. They learn how to source materials and tools needed to realize an idea. They figure out ways to use the discarded parts and the art of dumpster diving. Need I mention some of Silicon Valley dumpsters? Students learn to explore how to best communicate their ideas through a variety of tools and mediums, and to make new discoveries and to gain problem-solving skills. They learn to do original research from the start as freshmen to graduate school and for the rest of their lives. To show them what discipline and focus result, as in they learn by experimenting and failing. They learn that if they keep trying, they get better and better results, and that failing is a gift to a better sculpture. They learn how to give and take criticism and to be comfortable with disagreements and debates. The constant learning needed to gain skills in a new technique, or how to fuse ideas with forms and sculptures, makes my students and me more resourceful and flexible artists, as well as more resourceful and flexible people in the world. My students are largely non-majors, and these skills will be immensely useful in any field. One aspect of this that I love is the co-taught kinetic sculpture class I have taught over the years. It allows me an opportunity to co-teach and collaborate with the visiting artists and the students on a large-scale project. Early this year, I worked with Bernie Lubell and 16 students to build this contraption. The entire project was collaboratively conceived and crafted by the 16 students in the class. As you can see in this video, it was a talented and energetic group. The goal of the project was to create a machine that repeated an automatic loop, making fleeting, percussive sounds as it cycled through its mechanisms.